Hello, man. It's a great day. It's a great week. Now, I think that's the time now. It's just 10 on a Monday morning, man. Yeah, it's still morning. You see, many people don't like Mondays because, after the weekend, after the hangovers, all of a sudden you start complaining. You start talking about you feel like leaving the kind of job you have. And if you go to your job job place, you'll find the same. You'll find your group there saying, after this I'll be resigning. After this I'll be resigning. Maybe you have, let's say, 2 years since you were employed in that company, and you found some people who, or maybe they had been employed maybe 3 years from then, and you have been there together complaining, saying, after this I'll be resigning, after this I'll be resigning, you see. And no one is making the step of resigning. So that's the game. It's something like a roller coaster. Every Monday, someone's complaining, saying, "After I think I need to have my own business." And the reality is that opening your own business is not that easy, because first you should, if you have a family, I think you should sort your family first, because there's these bills your family has. Let's say you need to pay rent, you need to pay school fees if you have kids, you need to buy them food. Maybe if they have some health issues and maybe don't have any insurance cover, you'll have to work on that, you see. So most of the people who just resign only without any plans, man, sometimes it becomes literally rough, really rough. Because you're not prepared, and maybe you're just seeing these people. You think, yeah, you are watching a movie, or someone who just resigned from his work. All of a sudden now he's a billionaire. Man, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. Because as a movie, you'll see someone suffering for some days. It looks like he's not suffering, but when it comes to the reality of not being employed, maybe and you are a guy, you are known salary. There are people who started a business long time ago, and what we see is the results. We don't see the process, because most of the people don't like the process, man, because the process is very ugly. The process is always ugly. The result is always the one which is sweet, but no one wants to see the progress. No one wants to see the process itself, man. So anytime you can just say, hey, let me leave this job today, it becomes rough. So that's why you see people remaining in that roller coaster. This next month I'll resign, this month I'll resign, next month. Then the people who usually resign are the silent ones who never talk about it, because maybe they have been having those plans every day, those plans every day. Then all of a sudden he resigns. So someone was talking about resigning and divorce is the same. Say someone can just wake up today and say I'll be resigning, or someone can just wake up today and say I'll be getting divorced. I'll be divorcing my husband, or I'll be divorcing my wife. It's something someone has been thinking of every day, all through. Every day someone has just been thinking about it. Then all of a sudden, someone just snaps. Say, let me resign, let me resign. So that's it, man. So, and today also I was looking at a guy. I mean, something like it's called some mentors club. Something I've just been reading. These guys who have been in business for long. Then someone was saying there, take 20,000 shillings. Yes, it was talking about. Is it 20,000 shillings? Or it was talking about. I don't know if I still have the message itself. Let me see. Let me look at it. Even my camera is on, and also my laptop is on. And when I talked about, then I remember. He was saying that you get 10k, then you try growing it into 20k, and don't give yourself just, even if you take 2 months, 3 months to grow it into 20k, you do it. And then also you should have in mind that you may succeed, or maybe you may fail miserably. You see. Also, you say that repeat and learn how to reduce risk, because let's say last time maybe it took you this time, maybe you can reduce it by little, and maybe now you have learned about risk. So it's talking about there where you can repeat and reduce the type of risk, you see. Also, so and he said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He said once you have uh, these on log, you can spend 5k on whatever you want. You can just reward yourself. Maybe you buy yourself a good shirt, a good shoes, something of that sort. Then also you try also reinvesting. So you had 10k, you took it to 20k. You ate the 5k, rewarding yourself. So you're remaining with 15k. Say you try growing 15 to 30,000 Kenyan shillings. You see, I don't know. It depends. It can be dollars, Kenyan shillings, or even kwacha. Yeah, you see. Then sir, he said also you try spending now. You give you can try spending from 15. Because you had 15,000, you can reinvest it to 30,000. Then when it's 30,000, you take 10,000 shillings and you eat it. You play with it. Then the 20 which is remaining, you can also try and get to 40. When you have 40 now, and when you have 40 now, you can keep on doing the same thing, and maybe you'll all of a sudden you'll get yourself into 100,000 shillings. So it's just talking about that. You should learn. You should stop the scarcity mentality and start trying to multiply, trying to see if you can multiply your money. But you know, us as young people or anybody, and when we talk about money, is this thing where it's very scarce. Even me now, I don't have that kind. I don't have money. Even when people talk about, I'm saying, man, I think I should have that money so that I can learn that this stuff is not scarce. But then you don't have it, man. You learn, hey, the way you know money is this thing very scarce, because before you get 1,000 shillings, man, you have worked for it. But there are some people who have mastered this game, say that they don't work for money anymore because they have been working for money for quite a while, 5 years, 3 years. So now it's money to work for them. Because all I was learning the analogy of time is money, I never understood that. Then there's a guy there in YouTube who was telling us about, he was talking about Elon Musk. He said if you have a task of maybe this task, this task, maybe you are given 1,000,000 shillings to do this task. And if you do it alone, you can do it in 2 months. But if you bring people to do it for you, you can do it in 10 days. You see? Yes, you can have, your profit can be a bit less, but you can take as many jobs as possible. So you have both time. You have both 2 months into 10 days. So that's why I was talking about, even he said Elon Musk has both time. It's like even he has not yet been born yet. He's now negative when it comes to time. But most of us, time is always ahead of us. You see, because we work for money. Money is not working for us, man. And we hope that one day you can be in those kind of levels. Because when you come to think about it, man, everyone needs, because it's not fun waking up very early in the morning, just going and work. Then you work, and then there's a type of years, because someone once said that because we always say that the prime age of a woman is from the age of 21 to 26. Because when a woman is past 26, you can't lie to her. You can't just tell her. You can't tell her, let me take you for a coffee. How many liters of coffee has that woman taken? How many dates has that woman go? But you see, for a man, from 21 to 26 is where you can determine if you want to be the type of guy you want to be employed or you want to do business. Because many people also demonize employment to an extent that they forget that there are some employees who are paid some good amount of money. We're talking about CEOs of Safaricom or CEOs of these bigger companies. Someone is paid up to more than 250 million Kenyan shillings per year. Which type of business can give you that kind of revenue per year, you see? So some employment, because you can invest on yourself when it comes to employment. If you are a kind of guy you want to be employed, you can take some certification. You can become very, very good at your skill, say that you can be paid even 20,000 shillings per day. That's amount to up to 600,000 shillings per month, something of that sort. So you are a guy who is being employed, but you are very good in that skill of yours, so that many companies or a company can pay you some crazy amounts of money to retain you. Likewise, if you want to get into business, you should start preparing very early, so that if you get into business when you get into business very early, say that when you are in 24, 25, 26, now your business now is peaking. So from there, you see, you can now decide maybe you want even to have kids, something of that sort. But after 26, when you have not decided anything, I think yes, you can also you'll still make it. Many people have made it even in their 50s. But these people, every day we are being advised that we should work on it, so that in those later years, it can be very easy. So you should work on it when you are still young. And many people you will hear saying they wasted their 20 years. So I think anybody who is below 20 years, I don't know, who is below 30 years, I think he should work on. But those are the years where you are still young, you still enjoy yourself, you still have these small things, you don't have kids, you have nothing to lose when it comes to resigning a job. You don't think twice even, you just resign because you don't have kids. Your parents can can balance you in matters rent. But when you are old, you know, there's some moves you cannot do because all of a sudden you'll find out you have kids. So you cannot say you are from today you'll be resigning, then you start freelancing. So when you see people with someone with kids and you say, why this person just why this you ask you start saying, oh, that person doesn't know what he's doing, why is he accepting to be employed at that type of age? You should understand his situation, his or her situation, because when they are kids, there's some stuff you can't do. You can't risk. You cannot risk some things. So I think the when you are young is the age where you can execute most of the things. So let's keep pushing, man. Sometimes you can't see. Sometimes it feels like it's dark. You can't see the road. You can't see your purpose. But I will say, just try. Let's continue doing it, because maybe one day, as my father used to love to say, that you can find the sun grazing. Because you see, there's something I don't know, hilarious, because you'll never find the sun grazing, but he's meaning one day when you are lucky. But and the definition of lucky is when what time and opportunity meets, something of that sort. Our preparedness and opportunity meets. Maybe you have been preparing for this thing, then time for quite a while, then opportunity comes and you are prepared because you are good at that skill of yours. So you'll see there's where luck comes into play. But I don't think luck just come anyhow, because your luck can be in the city, but all of a sudden but you love being on the rural areas doing nothing, you see. So you should come out here and start pitching your idea, start working on yourself, all things. Say that you can be lucky, but you have been working on that luck. That means also you can work on your luck. Yeah, it's funny. Yes, yeah, luck is something you are not expecting, then you have, but also it shows that I think you should be working on your luck. For you to be lucky, you should work on it so that you can get anything you want. You see? Yeah, that's life. That's life, man. And I hope that everything will be okay. Everything, those things I need, it will come. Just staying positive and trying not to play a victim and trying not to look for a reason why you are not there. But no, and try not to look for an excuse why you are not there. But try look for a reason why you are not there so that you can work. Because you know it's good when you know why you are not there. If you say, maybe I sleep a lot, you can work on your sleep. Maybe I use drugs a lot, you can work on that. Anything maybe which is deterring you from being there, you can work on it. Yeah. So let's hope everything will be okay, and let's keep on pushing. And if you believe in a supreme being, we should believe in your supreme being. Some people don't believe, and it's okay, you see. So I think I'll be ending this video here for today. I'll be having many episodes. For now, I'm lacking consistency in this YouTube channel, but I want to work on my consistency. You see what I was talking about? When you know the reason you are not there, it's because you should work on why you are not there. So you have the reason, so I think you should now work on it. So let's hope for everything good, and I'll be dropping some every day. I want to start doing one video daily, then 2, even 3 in the future. Yeah, if you can please subscribe there, like, you can put some comments there, you can click the like button there, something of that sort. Yeah, I think that's the episode for today. Thank you.